Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2.
Oh yeah, look at him. King of the world.
Dude, if you own this, you are the king of the world.
That's it.
We are super psyched to be getting on the one and only. There is only one. This is hull number 1 of the never seen before 47 Cape Horn center console, powered with quad 600 V12s. And this thing is an absolute beast. You guys got to check it out for yourself. Let's take a ride. Blake.
Big Dan, what's up, buddy?
Good morning.
Welcome aboard.
Pleasure. Oh
Yes,
my
sir.
gosh, this thing is spacious. It is an absolute monster. I'm super excited.
Pictures don't do it justice.
Not at all. I've been waiting to get on this thing for
and
some time.
We're not small people.
No.
You're a big dude.
Yeah. You look like you work out though.
Once this morning.
So I actually saw this right after it came out of the mold. If you guys watched the factory tour, you've probably seen it. But oh my gosh, just being in this thing on the water.
Yep, it's gonna be a fun
Quad
day.
V12s. Man, they're quiet.
I forgot they were on until he trimmed the motor.
Literally,
Hey,
it's
here we
unreal.
go. Yeah.
All right, so what are we going to get into today?
Well, so right here, as you can see, it's absolutely nothing going on. Perfectly clear, smooth water. So we're gonna take this thing from here in Navarre, we're gonna run down to Pensacola Pass. We're calling for what, 3-4 foot seas today, Mark? So we're gonna go run it through its paces, give the world an idea of what it can handle. We're gonna get live fuel burn, we're gonna get fuel economy, and we're just gonna kind of walk through this thing and just look and see what it offers for you know, a boat that's a little over $1 million. Let's see what your money's getting you, right?
I think it's undervalued for the beast that it actually is. Like, pictures online don't do it justice, but when I see this thing for myself, the fit, the finish, just like everything, and then of course how Cape Horn overbuilds everything.
That's right.
This thing is an absolute monster.
Well, like we've said a million times, man, they overbuild and over-engineer and outperform what they expect. And these boats, in our minds and our souls, should be way more money than they are. And God bless them for selling what they do.
Yeah.
But when we get into the meat and potatoes of this boat, you're going to understand why it's built so strong and how they do it. And we just, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you guys can come and enjoy the day with us. And let's rock and roll and see what we can find out.
Sweet, let's do it. All right, guys, we are on board. We are making way now. So far, this thing is, I don't even know what to say. It feels like a high performance sport fish, like with the stability. Of course, we're not, offshore and it's pretty calm, but like I just feel so connected and locked in. It just feels like.
We just said it a minute ago, it feels like a 47-foot sports car on rails with brakes, with tons of power. We did our whole shot test a minute ago, and none of us were expecting that. So it's really cool to feel this. I wish that you guys could feel what we just felt, but we're going to go through a lot more. But
we'll show you guys some of that up close, and show the numbers here in a few minutes, and go through a few different things. But the whole shot launch, dude. Yeah. Those quad 600s, I knew that they were powerful, and I've felt them before, but they push this boat so well. Yeah, it just bites and goes.
It's instant feedback. It's everything that Cape Horn does with performance. It feels like your boat. I mean, that thing jumped up on a plane maybe faster than what the 31T did.
Yeah.
With low bow rise, I mean, just a dream to drive. Mark's here, captain, and we don't get this excited about stuff very often. We've been in this business a long time, and for us to get excited about a product, about a boat, and see guys, veterans with big old smiles on our face like this.
Yeah, for one, it's one of one of 3. The other 2 ain't even out on the market. So this is like a once in a lifetime opportunity for somebody. So to be able to feel it and then potentially own this thing. I know it's up for sale.
Yeah.
And I appreciate you guys having us out. We could shoot some content and maybe help you guys sell this thing. This is literally a dream ride.
Well, it's something that it gives the fishability of almost like a sport fish. You know, you've got that big, heavy feel, and granted, we're not in seas yet, but we've spent enough time on big boats and know the characteristics of a boat. You can sit back and look and pan at the wake, and what does that look like right there? What's that tell you? The displacement we're moving. So we can tell you this thing's gonna ride amazing when we get out there. All right, so what we've got here is a really distinct feature about this boat. I call it the tackle island. This is where all the work's happening. This is where everything's gonna be. So we've got a live well right here that I think Dano and I could probably both get in. I forget the exact gallons.
You want me to crawl in it?
Yeah.
Is it 150 gallons?
It's big enough for me. See you later, boys. What's so scary here? Hey, everybody. I don't know how many boats you can do that in. 6 foot, 230 pounds. That's a lot of bait. So in addition to that, you got a little wash station prep area here, fresh water, and a faucet. This is also insulated, so on those days that if you're not gonna fish, turn it into a cooler. Cutting board comes out. You can actually sit here, you can have a cut board, sit here with your water, you can do your prep station, all the stuff, work your rig. But that's impressive. When you're underway, I mean, look how easy that thing just pops open. So you get to where you're going, time to fish, get busy again. That's it, one hand. I don't see many boats being able to do that. But the amount of space right here, I think I measured this thing out, and it was a little over 180 square foot of fishable workspace. So again, decent sized fella, but I can fit how many people in here, Dan? Man, oh my. I mean, there could be 3-4 guys on each side, just on the stern side of this boat working fish. Is the
okay, so one more thing that I wanted to show you guys back here at the bilge. I hear him talking, but I don't even know where he's at. Maybe he's already in the bilge area.
Job of the wiring schematics, the Cape Horn does.
Blake, you in here?
Labeling everything.
Hey.
Oh, hey guys.
Hey.
I was just sitting here talking. I thought you guys were in here with me. But yeah, we've got our freshwater tank, we've got our auxiliary battery and our sink. But about 15 feet in front of us is where you're going to find the lean post access. That's where you can go up and scare the captain when he's not suspecting anything, and you can hide his secret beer stash. But all of our pumps and everything is easily accessible right there. So if you need to change your live well pump, your washdown pumps, it's all right there. You can see all the wiring is tucked up nice and neat. Nothing's going to get wet, staying out of humidity. So kudos to Cape Horn on this one. This is a big, big box. Lots of storage. For those that say there's no storage in a Cape Horn, well, eat your heart out. Now on the back side, while we're in here, we've got a full sea chest. We've got 2 bilge pumps, 2 high water pumps, through hole pickups, and again, all the room you can need if you ever got to get in there and do any kind of work. That's probably 3.5 foot tall as we're sitting here. So again, lots of access and ability to get in and do what you need to do. All right, when you're done playing down there in the bilge area, if you want to come take a look at this great mezzanine hatch access. So if you're going to put an upper station or a tower on this thing, which I highly recommend, you're going to want to check this out. We are on top of the 47 now, doing a little surfing, but I wanted to show you the actual usable space if you're going to put an upper station up here. Lots of surface, very sturdy, very secure. Again, over-engineered, more than anything that's it's going to be thrown at it. So I got my nice little porthole that I can come in and out of. Not that I encourage it, but for little kids that want to have fun at the sandbar and jump off the top, parents aren't going to lose their mind from them climbing up the gunnel. Nice, easy transition. He said he wanted to try, so we're going to let him indulge himself. But hey, look there. He actually got through. We were worried about the spare tire, but it seems to be fine. This is his better side, believe it or not. Oh yeah, look at him. King of the world.
Dude, if you own this, you are the king of the world.
That's it.
I might just jump in the water.
I don't want you to. It's not part of it. Is he a strong swimmer? Like, is he okay? We're good. That's pretty sweet, huh?
That's legit. If I owned this boat, I would definitely put a second station on it.
I don't know anybody that wouldn't do it. The aesthetics, the way it's going to look, your capabilities, dude, this thing already looks insane. You throw a black tower on this thing, black outriggers, buddy, this is it. So in typical Cape Horn fashion, again, things are a little overbuilt, over-engineered. So 2 latches, it is a big gunnel. This thing's pushing probably about 15, 16 inches of total width. But the door swings up, finished out, where you see a lot of them that aren't really finished out nice on the bottom. This one is. Great access, whether you're hauling in the big fish, unloading and loading at the dock, or the kids are just playing around, but it just makes a nice feature on a boat this size. And again, quickly shuts, and you're back underway. So a lot of boats you're going to find, you're going to look for the Perco switches or the battery switches, and they're going to be somewhere down by the surface. Some of the Cape Horns are right here, which isn't a bad place. A lot of them you're going to have to get up underneath a seat or climb under something like this to get your battery switches on. Well, this boat has got it all figured out. So you climb aboard the boat, it's not here, it's not there. You walk right up to the mezzanine seat. Your entire battery management system is right there. Take a look at this. All 4 batteries plus the house batteries located where you're not having to climb down and get dirty, get on your hands and knees just to turn the battery switch on.
Thing that I wanted to highlight over here under the captain chairs, plentiful storage all the way around the console. Even over here on the starboard side, plenty of storage here, tackle storage. Did somebody say Cape Horn doesn't have any storage?
I heard it once, but I don't think we're going to hear it anymore. Speaking of storage, more up here, both port and starboard. So anytime you get on the boat, the first thing that you're doing is trying to find a place to fire your wallet, your cell phones, your cameras, all the stuff goes in there. And if you follow me up, we still have more storage. Dock lines, cleaners, stuff for your electronics, more personal effects, sunscreens, whatever you want. There's tons of storage. There's enough storage here that you could probably host an episode of Storage Wars.
Yeah, get to 55, here's 60,
Yep.
65 in the back, 70 now, yeah,
Yep.
75, 80, 80, 85.
That's exactly right. So again, storage on both sides for wallets, just anything you need. Above your head here, now a lot of people don't realize that this is kind of an accident, but when you do the black acrylic, you actually get a rear view mirror. So you can see what's going on behind you. I don't know if the camera's gonna let you see that, but this is a full mirror. So my last boat had that. I love the fact that I could see what's going on behind me just by
That was
having this.
intentional or accident?
It was accidental. You just found out. So storage, again, towels, sunscreens, personal effects. Just this thing is 6 foot wide. This thing is probably closer to 7 foot wide and just unlimited amount of space. So again, how much for that storage war? So
95 now. $100, $100 hill, $100 bill. Look at the bill.
you should
100
probably
$5.
do that. Like at some point, if this doesn't work out, we've got a career there, buddy. You've obviously noticed the ergonomics of the captain's chair. This is nice. I've heard a lot of people ask, is it electronic? Is it movable? No, it's set here on purpose. So the captain is in front. The captain, no one's getting in the way of the captain. If the captain has to get out, he can get out quick. But no one's going to get across him and get in his way of doing what he's supposed to be doing, captaining the boat. So come take a look at this dash. The ability to put an incredible amount or simplistically put as minimal as you want. And if it was my boat, if you're the buyer out there and you're listening to this, I would put a 24-inch screen right here in the middle.
Simrad.
Simrad, baby. And I would put 2 16s flanking each side. You've got autopilot built in, you've got all that stuff. I would leave it nice and clean, nothing else. Maybe VHF on the side. But this thing has an incredible panoramic view, no visual obstructions. I can see all the way around, even with people up there. I'm sitting flat. I can see over the bow. I can see over the console. I can see all that. So this is a great kind of a vantage point for the captain where he's supposed to sit. There's nothing on this boat that I can't see from right here.
Oh my God. Oh damn, I can't breathe. You gotta get up.
Somebody yelling?
Ah,
Oh, shit.
ah.
I was just trying to clean some stuff and you guys forgot I was in there, man.
I forgot all about you.
Jeez. Sorry. Blake Farmer again here from Coastal Culture Marine. Want to show everybody the
so sorry,
message
bro.
capabilities. Am I supposed to feel my leg? I can't feel my legs. Just kidding. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Well, now that we're here, why should maybe talk about this front mezzanine seat box?
Please.
So, a nicely appointed use of SeaDek, or whatever brand this stuff is, but obviously
Marine mat.
Marine mat, whatever you want to call it. It's brown, it looks nice, and keeps stuff from bouncing around. I was in it. It was pretty comfortable, so I think all of your effects are going to be equally as comfortable inside there. So lots of room for towels, beach bags, tackle, gear, whatever you're going to put. In our case, me.
So this is not a fish box.
This is not a fish box, not a cooler.
I've seen enough of this. That is very impressive that it could house you.
Yeah.
But let's get to the fish box.
Wait, hold
because
on. Look at this.
Oh, man.
Look at us. Hanging out like a couple of great dudes, right? It's not weird. We just like to hang out on the mess seat. Right?
if you had a couple babes,
Who's driving the boat?
Oh, we got it covered.
That's fine. It'll be all right.
We got it covered.
It's good.
And he's got his kill cord on.
Yeah, that's it. Have you seen Mark Folsick, the captain of this boat yet? Have you met him? He's a really nice guy. Look at him over there. He's always so serious.
Dude.
Dun, 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 dun.
lay
Am I
back
the driver?
Yeah, you're the driver.
Lay back and close the hatch.
Oh, shit.
And then just pop up.
Okay.
Be like, we
Mark,
just
shut this thing real
won the
quick.
gold medal.
Huh? You're going to kill Jeremy? Oh, we can't. Jeremy's head's up.
God.
Oh.
Meet in the front box.
So I'll tell you, due to the spirit of the Olympics coming to an end, we wanted to tribute with a little bit of a bobsled rendering. So here's the Cape Horn bobsled team on a 47 with a record time of 3 meatheads in one box. Ready to go. You might be wondering why I'm laying like this. I don't really know, but I'm just letting you know that I'm over 6 foot tall. You got lots of room. So I'm gonna sit like a normal adult. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 adult-sized people can fit on one side of this. So lots of room, lots of storage underneath, which I'll get to now.
All right, guys, coming to the bow, we got 2 massive hatches here. I'm sure you're wondering what these are. This hatch right here has a massive amount of space, probably 150 gallons. You could put fenders in there, dock lines, whatever you want. I mean, this is a big boat, so you got to protect it. Probably put all your fenders and stuff in there. And then going to the front hatch, we've got a massive windlass in here, a lot of anchor line. You can see in there, it is a big windlass.
You've probably been wondering how fishable this boat is and how much rod storage space there is. Well, in customary to Cape Horn, it's 47 foot long, so therefore it's got 47 rod holders. And it's nicely appointed here where someone can actually just reach up and grab it without having to bring in a cooler or stand on a cushion or do all that stuff. So everything's accessible, but 47 rod holders inside this boat. That's more than I'm ever going to want to take, but just in case, you got it.
Oh my gosh. This thing feels amazing. I can't even hear those.
Give it a little gas.
They're so quiet. I don't know if you guys can hear that or if you can't because it's so quiet.
I mean, we can sit here and talk to each other.
You literally cannot even hardly hear it running.
The only thing I hear is wind in my ear. This is a very dull hum and
Yeah,
dust.
yeah.
I mean, that's unreal. Like
They're so quiet.
that's got to be the quietest motor I've ever
I'm gonna
heard.
be honest with you, my Yamahas right now be like, "Ah!"
That's right.
Those are unreal. They're so quiet. I don't know if you guys can hear
We're
through all this wind,
we're
but
doing probably, I think, 45, 50 miles an hour right now.
50 mile an hour feels like we're barely moving.
I feel like we're doing 30 mile an hour.
That's insane. They're so quiet.
Will's going to give us a test. We're going to see if we can hit 80 miles an hour. It's going to be close. I think it's going to be something in the high 70s. But remember, we are fully loaded. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people on board. So we're going to sit back and see what it's going to do. So
You think this thing will get up to 80 miles an hour?
I'm hoping.
High 70s though?
High 70s.
Oh my
So
God.
let's flip our hats around.
All right.
Get ready to rock and roll.
I mean, you're so protected in here. It could be raining, lightning, whatever. You can still be running 60 mile an hour.
It ain't gonna
comfortable.
hurt. That's it.
All right, let's
All
go
right,
ahead
so
and let's go ahead and open her up and see what she can do.
Let's let it eat. All right,
I felt the throttle just get bumped forward. That's how much torque these V12s are putting off.
He's not done anything yet. He's barely gassed up. All right, there's 65.
67.
Wide open. All right. Let's see what we're getting. 72. That might be it, huh? Sometimes. 72.
73. Dude, this thing is absolutely moving. Look at him in the back.
Tabs on the bottom.
Oh my gosh.
Up all the way up in. And we got any more trim left in it?
I feel like it's got more. We got a lot of wind in our
We
face.
got a lot of wind and a lot of weight. But hell, I'll take 73 miles an hour any day of the week. Any kind of
On a 47-foot boat? Woo! No doubt.
And look at us. No hands, as stable as it can be. 73.
And still getting pretty good fuel economy.
0.37 and 73. Figure that math out. That's a
Somebody math that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back here in the cockpit. Oh my gosh, if I don't get blown out of the boat.
Yeah, hold your phone.
Oh my gosh. Absolutely insane. 73 miles an hour. Trim down.
All right, let's
Get her up to
73.7.
737. So
737.
74 miles an hour.
Yeah.
That's insane.
All right, so right now we wanted to do a little test just to see what the stability was side to side in a beam C. And I know it's hard to tell, but this is a real 3-foot day. We've come through some really good rollers coming in and out of the pass. But as you can see, we're not, hey folks, you want to throw her in neutral for a minute? This thing is just not moving around. Here comes case in point. Here's a big set coming through here. And this thing doesn't really do a whole lot. I mean, this is easy to work with. No one's falling around. I don't need to lean on anything. But I wish you could see what this really looks like, because this is up and down. That was a big 3-footer right there, and that handles it really nice. No seakeeper needed on this bad boy. Although if you have to have it, there's so much room to install one. You can have one put in, but save the money. Buy beer and bait.
Perfect spot to hang out.
That's it.
I was gonna say, I've never seen a boat, a monohull of this caliber where you can just chill up front. I'm literally like sitting down in the bow in 3 to 4s with an occasional 5.
Yeah.
And it's just cut through it like butter.
I'm totally comfortable. There's nothing that I need to hang on to. I'm just hanging out, just relaxing. But I mean, as you can see, this is where it's at. Any other boat, doesn't matter. I mean, unless you're talking something even bigger, to just sit in the bow like this, totally relaxed. Come find us. Come look at this thing.
No gimbal on the camera.
No, nothing.
Freehanded.
This is it. You finally get out on the water and it feels what it looks like.
That's right.
You can see it and you're like, man, this thing is gonna be incredible. And then you get on the water and it's just, you're not disappointed.
It happens to us all the time being in the business. We have to really stop and remind ourselves to get on the water. Like it's food for our soul. You know, when you're conveying that excitement to the consumers, if you're not actively doing it and you're not out there, it's really hard to keep that constant excitement around it, because it is one of the most exciting things that a family, a individual partnership can do, is buy a vessel like this, you know. And so to convey that excitement, you've got to get out and experience it. There's no other way.